I'm Susan Stimpson, and I'm running for the House of Delegates to be a voice that stands up for you. There is a giant void in politics today. We all feel it. I once heard that if we want to put our 2 cents in it, it needs to come from a different perspective. I want to represent my neighborhood and tell your story. Tell the real story. My story isn't so different than yours. I moved here in 1989 when I was 18. I attended Mary Washington. I graduated and married Dan, a Marine who served our nation for 24 years. But we came back home to Fredericksburg in 2005 to raise our 2 children. As a Marine wife, I developed a deep love, admiration, and affection for those families who sacrifice daily to protect our nation and freedom. I face the same challenges many of you have. I know what it's like to walk a difficult path and get back up with a chin stronger because of the fall. Stafford County and Fredericksburg are nestled within the cradle of our nation. It's home to the father of our country, George Washington. We have a rich heritage. We're a microcosm of Virginia, suburban areas where many commute north, just like my husband does every day to the Pentagon. But you can drive almost anywhere and see a farm. We still have challenges. When I served on the Stafford Board of Supervisors, I protected families. I also stood up for those who weren't enjoying all the advantages of our prosperity. I led the fight to cut taxes, and every year I was on the board, that's what we did. We cut 9 taxes in 4 years, including overall real estate taxes 3 years in a row. We abolished the B poll tax that punishes small business. We cut general government bureaucracy, but we spent your tax dollars on hiring more deputies and firefighters. We prioritized tax dollars on transportation, teacher raises, and funding toward the classroom. We spent money where government has a role, in infrastructure, roads, and schools. I fought for the disadvantaged. 25% of our citizens do not have access to the internet because they can't afford it. I strongly supported our library system so that all children and citizens would have access to books and information. I ensured our board supported Empower House, a nonprofit that protects women, children, and yes, even men, from domestic violence. Without this preventative measure, the taxpayer will pay more because social services will fill the desperate need for help. Our board fast-tracked the voter-approved transportation bond package, preserved land and open parks such as Government Island and the Belmont Ferry Farm Trail so that families can enjoy riding their bikes or walking among our beautiful land. We jumped to #1 in job growth in Stafford, and we earned an upgrade to a AAA bond rating. I will stand up against the special interests. I'll lower taxes and balance the budget. I will defend life and enforce the law against illegal immigrants. I also will ensure that our roads and schools receive the priority funding we need to maintain our prosperity. At a time when politicians make promises and don't keep them, I have a record of keeping my word. I fought for your voice even though I could have sat back comfortably and just waited for this open opportunity. But that's not who I am. I fought even when there was pressure to stay quiet, because I know I haven't really been alone. Your spirit, the American spirit and belief in our God-given right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, has always been right here with me. I hope you'll support me and vote for me for the Republican nomination on Tuesday, June 13th. I'll represent your story in government. Thank you, and God bless you.